A week-long summit in Nice in the south of France, the major focus is the push to ratify the High Seas Treaty, which would enable conservation in international waters. The third United Nations Ocean Conference gets underway with a big absentee, the United States. The US will only be represented by a White House advisor in charge of the environment.
It's not a surprise. We know the position of the American administration on these topics. Does it prevent us from moving forward? No. I'm always very stoic. I think that we must do what we can do and bring together as many people as we can.
Thousands of delegates, including heads of state, scientists and environmental advocates, will attend. The UN says there is a global emergency facing the world's oceans due to rising temperatures, overexploitation of fish and other resources, along with plastic pollution which is choking marine life.
Of course, once a species is gone forever and extinct, it is too late. But if we
Inger Andersen, the UN Under-Secretary General and the Executive Director of the UN Environment Programme, said that the younger generation were a source of hope.
Nature. Wherever I go, whether it's on climate-related settings or whether it's biodiversity or whether it's here as oceans or whether we are talking pollution, young people understand that continuing as we are, the quote-unquote business as usual scenario is simply not a scenario that they can sustain in their future.
Greenpeace says the conference lacks the necessary ambition to address the crisis facing the oceans. Just 2.7% of the global ocean is effectively protected from destructive activities such as industrial fishing and deep-sea mining. That is far below the global goal of 30% by 2030.